Good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, jelly beans and lollies. Good morning. MJT Epic Trio. Is that who I think it is? Hello. Hi everyone, good morning. Is that Maddie, Jonty and Toby Epic Trio? Okay, who did I miss on chat already? There's lots of chat happening already. The H is here. Good morning, Chris. Hello, Rob. Looney is here. First? No, not first. Terrible. Colin. Hey, Colin. Oops. Didn't mean to move that. Zulu Bailey. Hello. Colin. Just been catching up on Tuesday's stream and we're working bodging Sion's Reflow Masterboard. Oi. Seems to be an unexpected maker evening. Bodging. Hello, Michael. Just Dave's here. Look, Dave. Look. Just Dave is here. Morning, Paul the Curtain. Andy Calloway. Hello, Julian. Alex is here. Tiny LED Matrix. Greg. Did you call things? I am on the mend. I am on the mend. I'm still probably only about 70%, but that's okay. The antibiotics have really kicked in. So I'm still congested, but the infection's gone, which is great. Buffering? Who's buffering? So my internet's pretty bad today. I did a speed test before, and it was pretty underwhelming. So you fixed it. Buffering, how'd you fix it? You restarted your computer? Uh-oh. Oh no. Hello, Peter. Good morning. Yeah, I'm starting to sound better. I think so. I've got my coffee. I've gone back to coffee. Yay. I don't know what I can do about the buffering. I've got no dropped frames here. How's life? I'm pretty sure that's Jonty. It's good, mate. How are you? MJT are my little nieces and nephews, in-laws. Yeah, something like that. Looney, did you include yourself in the stars? Yes, there are some stars here. Hello, Alan. Good morning. My internet is congested. Yes, my internet has a sinus infection. Mr. Watts is here. Hello. Okay, if there's buffering, I'm sorry, but not using fast enough rate. Your viewers may experience buffering. Okay, well, I'm not sure what else I can do to get that working. So, why am I doing a stream this morning? Well, it's an unexpected stream. There you go, I beat you, Andy. It's, yeah, so I normally push a video out. I know I live in the future, right? So on my Monday morning, which is everyone's Sunday night, everyone else's Sunday night, I do my live stream on Wednesday, which is Tuesday night, and I put a video out on Friday, which is everyone's Thursday night. But I have no video prepared for today because, let's face it, I've been all consumed with Tiny Pico, and I didn't want to make another Tiny Pico video today. And plus I've been a bit under the weather, so I decided to not do a video this morning, or for this morning, but then I felt kind of bad, and I want to keep my my routine. So it's very important. It's like going to the gym, right? You go to the gym, you're really active at the gym, and then you miss one day at the gym, and then it all goes downhill. Like one day turns into 2 days, turns into a week, and I don't want to miss my schedule. I don't want to break the schedule, so I thought I'd do a stream instead. And hello, David. David Grants is in the house. So so I thought I'd do a stream, and I'd do a just relaxed one, no pressure. Just build some badges, have a chat. Julian's got the 2 fingers. Yes, I'm going to do some badges today. Yes, it's evening for everyone except for me, I think, and Greg. I think, is it Greg and I, and MJT Epic Trio, that's a silly name. They should have the one you wrote. Who wrote what? Wait, where? Indeed, I broke my schedule, but but should get back into it soon. Yeah, I mean, you can get back into a schedule, but it's just, I don't know, it's, I think it's very important, especially with YouTube, it's very important to keep a schedule, I think. I think it is. Everyone says it is, I don't know. I need to check next to my name, totally envious. What check? Oh, the tick. Yeah, I don't even know how Julian's done that. Hacky hacky. I have a kit. 12 AM. Go to bed, Zulu. Go to bed. Someone's got a Kit Kat. Share, please. Wasn't the rule at school, if you bring something, you have to share with everyone? Yum. I love a good Kit Kat. Hey, Julian, do they have mint Kit Kats in the UK? We can get mint. It's dark chocolate Kit Kat with mint inside, and they are, oh my gosh. Chocolate is my nemesis. I'm the type of guy, I can take a block of chocolate like this, like a big Cadbury's chocolate, and I'll say, I'm just going to have one strip, right? And then I'll look down and the whole block is gone. I'm terrible. I'm the same with potato chips. I have to buy, Yaz buys me small bags of potato chips, because if she buys me a big one, the whole bag will be gone in one sitting. Make your videos when you feel like it. Really? Okay. Just everything I've read about YouTube is all about making sure that there's a schedule so your community know when your videos are coming out. I don't know, something like that. David Watts is definitely keeping an erratic schedule at the moment. Good morning, Michael. Kind of like a TV show, but builds an audience. Yeah, I agree with Michael. Like, I think doing it regularly and doing it consistently helps build an audience, I think. Isn't that how you eat chocolate, all in one go? Well, yeah, but it's kind of not good for you. Yeah, the mint Kit Kat is just awesome. Chunky white Kit Kats are the best. Yeah, we've had chunky white Kit Kats here before as well. You don't have Tim Tams. Oh, we've got such a range of Tim Tams now. It's nuts. Just that whole aisle at the supermarket is, it's my bane. It's terrible. Kit Kats are great for deconstructing. Deconstructing what? Are you into your cooking? Are you, Rob? I'm a trooper at 7 AM. Yeah. So, I have a confession to make. I had a good night's sleep last night. I might have taken a sleeping tablet. Because I had 1 hour's sleep the night before. So, I was a bit of a zombie yesterday. Which is why I didn't have a video today. I was a bit of a zombie. I've also got some exciting Tiny Pico news, but I'm not going to say it. You're going to have to wait and find out what it is. Good morning, Roger. Keks Chocolate is better than Kit Kat? Okay, I don't know what that is. My schedule is like prime numbers. Yeah, because you keep taking on bigger and bigger things, Looney. Which means it just takes you forever to get a video done. Love the bromine. I don't know what that means. Kit Kat Gold limited edition. Caramelite. Oh, I don't mind like a caramello koala. I'm not a huge caramel fan. Like, I don't mind it. Like, a caramello koala is quite nice, but sometimes too much caramel is too much. Hello, Brian. Good morning. What kit do we start on? I don't know. So today was about chilling, which I don't normally do in my stream. I'm normally a little bit elevated, right? It's about chatting, which we're doing, and some kidding. So we're going to do a kit. We are. It's not going to be a 3-hour stream today, folks. It's probably not even going to be a 2-hour stream. That's cool. It's going to be a fun stream. I'm going to be relaxed. I'm going to enjoy myself today. Okay, Julian wants Knight Rider first. Yes, Julian likes doing a good Knight Rider little project-y thingy. Tracing, scanning, whatever it's called. They make Kit Kat chunky small here. Now they're dead to me. Sorry, don't make me laugh. I'll have a coughing fit. Kit Kats can't be dead to anyone, sorry. Theobromine is the active ingredient in chocolate. You're ruining chocolate for me, Peter. Stop it. I don't want to know there's anything in chocolate called theobromine. It's just all cocoa. It's just cocoa. Freddo frogs, they are awesome. We could talk about chocolate all day. I love chocolate. I'm a dark... I like all chocolate, including like white chocolate, yum. Milk chocolate, fine. But I think my favourite is dark chocolate. I like a biscuit that you can break down to eat. Oh, right, so you can okay, so you know what the The mint slices, chocolate mint slices, because you can pull them apart. Or wagon wheels. Do you guys have wagon wheels? Yeah, I like pulling apart. Yeah. Or, I know people do it with Oreos. You know, the biscuits, the chocolate biscuits with the white creamy stuff inside. Pull them apart and lick them. Yeah. Relax, man. Hello, Max Int. I am relaxed today. I'm feeling pretty good. It could still be the medication, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm just going to talk and chat. So I feel like in my last few streams, because I've had so much to talk about and so much I wanted to deliver, and that I kept missing a lot of the chat. See you on the chocolate stream. So today I don't want to miss the chat. I want to get it all. Chocolate for breakfast. Mint dark chocolate for breakfast. Yeah, yum. Freddo and Grease is a shot of espresso turned ice cold. The cacao tree is Theobroma. Cacao. Okay. Prince and roll. I don't know what they are. Chocolate can have up to 100 insect parts per 100 grams. Really? That's acceptable at least here in Europe. Unexpected biscuit chat. So there are 2 bags. Why are there 2 bags? Dave, did you do 2 bags to keep these bits protected from these bits? Because you can't mix. I don't know. So everyone, we're doing... These both kits are from Mr. Dave Darko. And Dave Darko, please put a link to your Tindy store. KitKat says 350 kilojoules. And in fine print in 1 row. Yeah, chocolate's bad. Jan, who visited me this week, brought Swiss chocolate. Oh, Swiss chocolate's yum. Yes, it is. Absolutely. I haven't had penguins for more years than I can... Penguins? What's a penguin? What did I miss? The insects give the flavours zing. Dave, just Dave, did you hear what I said? Post a link to your store, please. Okay, so let's pull this apart. Let's get this ready. I still have to work out a solution where I don't have the camera right in my face. So, guess what, everyone? Only 1 bag is ESD safe. That's a good point. Well done, Station 240. Gold star to Station 240. Only 1 is ESD safe. You know what? My work environment is not ESD safe, so it doesn't really matter. Just saying. So I have good news. I have news, everyone. Oh, there you go. There's Dave's link to his... So I don't think he actually enjoys putting badge kits together at the moment. So maybe no one buy any. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone should go buy a badge kit. Especially a Knight Rider one. Now, my microscope has cleared customs a week earlier than it's supposed to have. I'm not sure what the deal was. It actually went via Singapore, which is strange. And that could have been because of the typhoon action that was happening around the Asian region. So I might have a microscope this coming week instead of the week after. And I'm quite excited by that. I need to move my camera maybe. I don't know. I need to drink my coffee. Oh, gold stars. Well done. Well done. So a penguin is called... It's like a Tim Tam? Interesting. Yes, deep fried Mars bars. I've heard about those. So in where is it called? In the States, wow, I've been there like 4 times and I can't remember what it's called. I'll remember it in a moment. They are the capital of deep fried everything. Oh, where is it? St. Louis. No, yes, in St. Louis. In St. Louis, I've been there 4 times. Long story. In a previous life, pre-game dev, when I had my animation studio, they deep fry everything in St. Louis. St. Louis. Okay, coffee. I better brew mine. Yeah, I'm not gonna let my coffee go cold today. I'd rather not finish the badge, and drink my coffee. What kind of microscope? I got myself a it's a Phi-Scope brand. John Oxer from Superhouse TV put me onto it, and it's a trinocular simul focus scope. So it's 2 eyes and a camera all at the same time without any loss of light. And it's on a articulated arm. So I can attach it to the side of my desk and have it come over to the middle, and I can move it away. So it's not a one that sits on a bench, which means there's no plate underneath, so I can move it up and down, I can get closer, I can move it around. I thought it was the way to go, so I can have it on my desk and not have to pull it, like move it off all the time. And I can use it for streaming, so it means like if I want to put together a tiny picker or something or anything on stream these days, I don't have to be, almost a meter away from where I'm working because of the camera. I can work on it with my eyes or whatever I want and do HDMI output to the stream. Do I have a link? Let me see if I can find the link. I'm going to have to go into Safari. Just bear with me a moment. Now, please no one be upset with me today if I don't finish making any badges. It's a chill stream today. Just chilling. No pressure to do anything right now. Let me see if I can find... So I bought it through AliExpress. Let's see if iCloud is working today and my keychain is working. Ooh, it is. Ask for affiliate links. Oh yeah, so okay, do you want me to post it with the affiliate link, do you? Yeah. I don't know if I can actually. Yeah, my favourite bar hasn't synced. I don't have my affiliate link thing. That's actually quite funny. I need to get to, hang on. One sec. Can you get to the affiliate link maker thing from AliExpress? I don't even know what the URL is for that. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. Missed opportunity. How Glasgow in Scotland is the capital of deep fried everything. Oh, is it really? I didn't know that. I had fried Oreos, so I'm missing some of the chat. I want to get all the chat. Now, place in the world you can have deep fried. Deep fried cream eggs. What? Unexpected stream. Yes. Hello again. Good morning. Good news on the scope. I found it with mine. Scope. The working distance wasn't exactly comfortable for me. Yes, mine comes with a Barlow lens. Hang on, I'll just forget the affiliate link, whatever. That's okay. That's okay, I'll just send you guys a link, copy a link. It was quite expensive. Well, for me it was expensive anyway. That's what I got. So it's a 3.5 to 90 times, and it's got a Barlow lens. So a Barlow lens allows you to go to less magnification with a, I believe this is correct. I could be wrong. Someone jump in and correct me. What you can do is get the same magnification but a longer focal distance. So the problem with any type of magnifying glass or microscope, whatever else, is they're all tuned to be X focus, like X magnification within a certain focal range, right? So like you might only have this much space to work in, and if you have the microscope further away or the magnifying glass further away, it goes out of focus. So the Barlow lens, I believe, allows you to elongate the focal length where you're working without losing your magnification. But what you do is you get less overall magnification when you do it, but you get a longer focal length. So like for me, 3.5 times is perfectly fine to be able to work at. I think my magnifying glass is a 5 times. So So like anything around 3.5 to 4. Is that the same as yours? Yes! David Grands and I have twin microscopes. Woohoo! Yeah, so... And the reason I wanted one that again was on the arm and not on the base was so I could actually be comfortable and move it around. Oh wow, I got the Barlow stuff right. I'm on a roll. 1 out of 1. Plenty of time for me to make him say something stupid. Don't worry. So, I have to say though, using my magnifying glass has been quite comfortable to build using 0402. Much more than I thought it would. Like so when I built my first couple of tiny picos, I actually had a little bit of buyer's remorse that I bought my microscope. So I thought, hang on, I don't need a microscope. I can do it with my magnifying glass. But one of the main features of the microscope for me is the fact that I can do it on a stream. So you can all see what I'm working on, and I can not have to make mistakes when I'm building stuff. Especially with the QFN stuff. Especially with the Pico, which is very hard to place in position. Very, very hard. Oh, I've got so much Pico news, but I don't want to spill it yet. I don't want today to be about the Pico. I want today to be about... I think I'm concerned that you'll all get burnt out. You'll all get, what's it called? Over-Picoed. I don't know. Excuse me. I'm still going to struggle a bit today. Oh, you don't have the camera? Yeah, the camera was important for me. What's that 8-pin chip in the kit? I've got no idea. Let's turn it over and have a look. Sorry, Julian. Where's my tweezers? Hang on. Good morning, John. Once you have a microscope, you'll... Yeah, I know that I'll wonder how I ever lived without it. I know that. I absolutely know that. John Oxer also said that to me. Is it an AT Tiny? Let's get closer. Let's get some light on the topic. If I can, doing it without casting shadow. So, see, I can't even... See, at this level, I can't even read what's on the chip. I need to get closer. I need to get my magnifying glass out. Or how about we just see if the stream can see. I could probably see it better on OBS than I can. Can anyone read that? Not really. Dave might know. No way. Why would Dave know? It's a tiny. It's a tiny 13. I've never played with a tiny 13. Not that I'm going to get to play with it. It's an 80 tiny 13. On my bench, I didn't really have room for the stand mount on the side, so I started a vertical pole directly in front of me. Okay, that's not a bad idea. Just trying to kickstart the action. Oh, Julian wants to see... Julian doesn't want chit-chat. Pickled. Yes, everyone's been tiny pickled. Julian's had enough chit-chat. He wants to get going with this building. That's fair enough. Okay, I need to pull back a bit though because I can't fit enough in. I must stop looking at that scope. That seems an awesome price. I don't know what price has come up with for everyone else. It was $940 Australian dollars. Because obviously AliExpress should show everyone's stuff in a different price. I'm starting to get better. I'm on the mend, John. Yes. I'm still congested, but the infection seems to be mostly gone. Should I add some kits? And they're lost in the mail. I hate stuff when stuff gets lost in the mail. Okay, I don't even know where to start. Is there instructions on this, Dave? Do I need instructions? So I assume, okay, all those resistors are the same. We've got 2 buttons, a button and a switch, resistors, and we've got LEDs. And obviously it's 2-sided, so let's do the LEDs last. Because otherwise the board's going to be out of balance, right? Or it's going to be out of balance anyway. Hey Dave, hey Just Dave, which way do you recommend doing it? Which order? What is that? Is that a programming header? That's clever. All price, alley price, US $5.97. What? For how much for shipping though? Wow, current AU 843 with free FedEx shipping. Oh, right. So the thing is though, yeah, it's plus GST, Greg. So what killed me on this was, yeah, mine was 800 and something, and then when you go to checkout, they whack on the 10% GST. So that's why mine went up to 930 something. Because of the heat, but that makes it trickier. LEDs last. SPI programming header. Yeah, cool, awesome. Yeah, wow. Anyway, whatever. I paid what I paid. It's different prices for different places, but also I didn't get hit with any customs or duty, so that's covered as part of my shipping in Australia. So that could also make a difference, because a lot of you guys are going to cop it for shipping. Sorry, not shipping. You guys are going to cop it with customs. Okay, so I'm going to start putting on the AT Tiny. Okay, iron is on, and oh, hang on. I'm going to see if I can bring my camera closer so I can bring everything closer. Excuse me a moment. I've been a bit spoiled being able to work right in front. No, I can't. Okay. Wow. Here we go again. I'm gonna have to work at a distance. Okay. I'm not gonna flux. No fluxies. Okay, now I'm not gonna be able to see the chat. Just letting you all know. Okay, that was stupid to start on that one, because I'm right-handed. Let's make sure that the pin is the right position. I can't even see where the chip's sitting. Is that straight-ish? That looks pretty straight. Is that rust? Where's rust? Is what rust? You talking about the iron? Yeah, it's the camera. So my eye in real life, looking at it, doesn't look anything like it does in the picture on the camera. Yeah, it looks like orange, doesn't it? But no, that's not on mine. Yeah, it's weird. Very weird. Is anyone going to tell me off for not fluxing? Neffers, I watch a few. Oh, hello, Neffers. Oz guys on YouTube. Oh, cars, whatever. Yeah, we get screwed hard for price. We're pretty much as far away from everywhere as you can imagine. And surprisingly, we're closer to Asia than the rest of the world, but we get hit pretty hard for postage here. Okay, fit the chip, then scope it. I don't know what scope it means. You're using foreign terminology, Julian. Looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. Let's put some resistors. Let's do one side of the board first. Flux you. Hey, this is a family. Brian's in on the action too. Go flux yourself. This is a family show. Come on, little plastic. Okay. Greg, you here? Is Greg watching? I'm going to put all the resistors in different orders, different directions. Mostly because I can't see them right now. This is too far away from me to even see. I'm just going to go sideways on these. Let's tin the pads. Oscilloscope them. What do I want to oscilloscope them for? What? Fit the chip, then scope. Why are we scoping the chip? I'm confused. Julian's lost me. Julian's just trying to make this a stressful stream, I think. I'm assuming they all go vertical, right? Making a big assumption here. Okay. I wish I could see the numbers on these. It's just too far away. I got a microscope, bang, right in my head. The conversation is in flux. Oh, Andy, nice. That was nice. Okay, that was not in a good position. And that's not in the center. Okay, I'm going to get closer so you can all see my lovely, not so handy work. I need to get my head over the top. I can't see. That's better. Good enough. Okay. So which way are the numbers going? Nope, no one can see. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Gary Evans. Gary, are you new? If you are, welcome. If you're not, I apologise that I haven't noticed you here before. I'd like to shout out to anyone that's new. Is that in the centre? That's pretty good. That's in the centre-ish. It's not a flux. Oh, here we go. Where does the other resistor go? Did you give me a spare resistor, Dave? There's 5 resistors. Is there a spare? Very nice of you if there was. Just means that it's out of the packet now. So it's just going to be another stray resistor sitting on my desk. Oops, buffering. No drop frames. It says my stream health is good. I really do need to pick up some Darker Industries badges at some point. Yes, all of David Watts' crap badges are crap. I still haven't built Dave's badge. I need to build Dave's badge. Well, that's sitting a bit high. One of these resistors is a bit high. Okay. Maybe I should have put the resistors on before the IC, because now I can't get in. That was a bit silly. Whoa, blowout. Anyone see the smoke? Whew. I'll have to clean that afterwards. Yeah, I should have put the IC on afterwards. Oh well, you live and learn. I should definitely stick to surface mount, huh? Let's see if you can find the Easter egg. That's what the 5th resistor is needed for. Is there an Easter egg? One, two, I'm just counting LEDs right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So spare LEDs. Spares, yes. Oh, Dave Darko says spares, yes. That's very awesome. I snipped 3 SMD parts away today. What do you mean snipped them away? Oh, right, as in, right, I get you. Need to get some IPA on that, I think. Is it soldered? Okay, so I've lost a resistor. In all of that, one of the resistors disappeared. Oh, there it is. How did that happen? Did anyone notice that? Okay, let's try that again. Must have knocked it with the iron. Okay. What did we miss? Did the PCB swap? That's pretty think looking solid. Yeah, it's 0.8. Yeah, I should get some 0.5. Totally necessary to send extras. Yes, it is. And I didn't do that with my kits, my badge kits. I do now. I send extra LEDs because people have been reporting they lose them. Shit, we don't think anything right. Made a video. Okay. Let's get this button on. Get in the hole. Oops. That'd be the wrong way. Okay, so I need to get a... Actually, I'm going to not tin the pad this time. I'm just going to put it in a hole. And go from there. Yeah, I can get thinner solder. I don't know, this suits me fine most of the time, to be honest. But you see again the blowout of the... I know it's the flux that's doing the smoke, but sometimes this thing, see that? I don't know what that is. Anyone know what that is? Why it's so smoky? You see the scorch just left on the PCB? Is my iron too hot? It's at 300. I need to clean. I'll clean it all off afterwards. Does anyone know what that is? Because it's really annoying. My other solder didn't do that. I need to assemble your badge. It arrived the other day. Thanks, John. I hope you enjoy assembling it. I'm going to give that a bit of a clean. I'm going to give it a bit of a... What kind of flux is that? I only use rosin core. So this is the solder I'm using. It's the best quality solder. This is from Ultronics. This is with solder only, yeah. I mean, there's obviously flux in the solder, but sometimes I get that burst of smoke. Look at what it's done to the board. It's fine, it comes right off, but actually I'll clean it afterwards because I don't want to put IPA on it yet. Okay, so I'm going to put the battery on last, obviously. So where does the switch go? Oh, down here. Okay, I'm going to have to tin. Oops, sorry, I'm off camera. Apologise. It's bad solder. If it's a cheapy multi-core, it could be that the gas from the flux expanding creates a blowout. I mean, it's not sold as cheap solder. I mean, this is the only brand that Ultronics sell. I don't know, if it's cheap, I didn't buy it as being cheap, if that makes sense. But I'm happy to get some new one. I mean, I can't remember how much it was. But it is absolutely the best quality solder. It says so. It says so on the packaging. Okay. Coffee. See, now I'm letting my coffee go cold. So none of Station 240 solder behaves like that. Okay, well, mine, it doesn't always do it. Like, you know, it didn't do it at all on the first, when I was doing the IC. I don't know. So, I'm going to do the battery last. I'm going to put the... Actually, I better not. I better still put the battery on, because that way it might be able to sit flat. Yeah, good idea. I'll put the battery on. Okay, which way is which? I'm assuming... How do I do the... Wow. I've never put one of these on before. So I have to solder it through the top. I'm assuming this is... Which way is negative, Dave? Right, that would have to be negative. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Are those hidden pads for the extra resistor? Where's hidden pads? You talking about the, over here? That's programming header. Maybe try 350 to 380 degrees. 380 degrees for leaded solder. It's leaded. No way. Nothing to... Yeah, I'm not worried about... David, I'm not worried about the, like, it happening. More the point of just it's, you know, either breathing it in or just when it gets white crap all over the board. I know it cleans off. Hi, Uncle Sion. Hello. The inner one points to the chip. The inner one points to the chip. Oh, so it goes this way? Oh, lucky I put that on the right way. Thank you. Close to the switch is positive. Okay, yep, got it. So can you solder it from underneath? So I'm going to have to put solder on this pad and then heat it from the top. Is that right? I've not used one of these before. I don't think I need to go hotter iron. I mean, this is handling the solder perfectly fine. Okay, I'm going to do... Okay, so I should just be able to heat it, right? I'm going to hold it still. I'll put some more solder on that. I assume I can put solder on that pad. Right, that didn't hold it still. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, we have to try this again. I thought there'd be enough heat transfer, but there wasn't. So now it's not straight. More heat. Well, I don't want to do more heat. Just need to transfer heat. Think that got it. Just a little dab of solder there. Okay. I use 350 degrees on the bench and about 380 in production. Really? What am I making? I'm making a Knight Rider badge. That's what I'm making. It's a kit by Dave Darko, who's in the chat. Is it upside down? Is what upside down? Uh-oh. So that's everything on the back. It does need a clean. Let's do some LEDs. Now, of course, do I have to guess which way the LEDs go? What's still not straight? The badge? The battery? Oh, wow. No, it's not straight. Okay. Greg, close your eyes. Close your eyes. That's all I'm going to say. So, which way do the LEDs go? There was no instructions, were there? No. No instructions. I'm not picking. I'm just... We could probably stick a battery in it. Oh, do I have any batteries? I hope so. I can see that there are wires on the top of these ones and on the bottom of those ones. And I can't tell. Do we need to ping this out to see where ground is? Yes, it's close enough. Hello, Josh is here. Try cleaning and keeping clean your tip. I can see chunks hanging from it all the way to the USA. Really? I mean, further back there is, but I don't know, I can't see any chunks. Maybe I already cleaned it. Green, no, not which way on the LED. I meant which way on here. There's no indication on the PCB. Don't do LEDs that way. Don't do LEDs which way. Green marking points to the top. I'm not talking about the LED. On the pad, which one is ground? Which one is VCC? Do all the LEDs go down? Ground should be at the bottom. It should be, is it? Okay. Okay, well, let's make sure. Hello, Gary. Been watching for a while. I used to love Knight Rider as a kid. Yeah, so do I. So did I. But you know what? When you watch it now, you go, oh, that was terrible. Make sure this is the right way. Oh, it's red. Yes. Okay, I'm going to do them. I'm going to assume ground's at the bottom. Green goes up. No. Looks like there's a little white spot on the silk screen. No, it's not. There's no white. They're wires. I can't see anything on the silk screen that indicates which way is up or down. Yes, top of the car. Green goes towards the windshield, so ground is at the top. Wait. They all go up to the top. Okay, so ground's at the top. I'm confused. G'day, Stephen. Welcome. Ground points to the ground. Makes sense. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put one on and stick a battery in. I think that would be a smart thing to do. Only do one of them first, right? And this was supposed to be a chill. Chill. Ground. Top. No, that's not what everyone just said. I made that thing. Green marking to the shield. Ah, right. Green marking to the shield. So right now, none of you can Get your axe together. Green marking to... So ground is at the top. That's all I asked before. Green. Green to the top, folks. Okay, let's get a battery. I hope I've got one. We fooled him. Haha, we fooled him. Yeah, thanks, Julian. You fooled me. Fool me once, sir. Never fool me twice. Actually, you could probably fool me twice. Okay. That's 2106. That's not what we want. We want a 2032. I have some spares. Yay. LED looks good. It does look good. Bit dirty. But we'll clean it. I'm going to stick a battery in just to check it. Or do we want to do the reveal at the end? Do we want to do a reveal at the end and see how much I've bodged? Maybe you should do the delay between the chat and the real time. Just picture you shouting at the screen. Okay. Oh god, what terrible packaging. They're plastic in plastic. How am I going to open this? Knife, anyone? Scissors? I'll have to do the scissors. Okay. Just hear Kit's voice. Sion, you're doing it wrong. What are you doing, Sion? Wow. These battery packs are idiot-proof, clearly. Yeah. We can't even open it. Don't cut the battery in half, Sion. Oh, sometimes I wonder, what am I doing? So are we doing the reveal now or later? I hope Sion will eventually clean the flux. Yes, I will clean the flux off it. It's terrible, I know. Oh, do I need to switch it on? Oh, looks like it's on. Well, that's not working. Oh, no, there it is. Yay! We have Blinky. Excellent. How do we get the battery back out? How do you get the battery? Oh. How do you get the battery out without breaking it? I don't particularly want to solder the rest with the battery in. Well, I guess I could if I turn it off, right? No, I don't want to put heat to the battery. That'd be silly. That's why I don't like these battery pad things, because... Here we go. Okay, let's get the rest of these LEDs on. Yay. Sorry, had to tweet this. Funny. What did you tweet? What did I miss? Did I embarrass myself again? Okay, we're going to go all in, folks. Oh, I see the smoky. I could just hear Alan K in my head going, "Get a hacko!" Oh, hey, look at that. He just popped in as I spoke his name. See you later, Alan. Catch you later. Okay, let's just pull all these out now. Not all of them. We don't need them all. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent. Okay. Here we go. Bingo. That's how you lose LEDs. I saw where that one went though. That's 2. That's 3. Okay, I'll stop counting now. I just want to prove to everyone that my years at school was worthwhile. Hello, Stephen Ludgate. You're decorating, are you? What are you decorating? Your man cave? Or just the house in general? Stop twisting. Okay, I'm getting a bit annoyed. Getting annoyed with my tweezers. Super nice. Cap. Almost there. Okay, are they straight enough for everyone's liking? And this is why I use reverse tweezers. Ah, the twins' room, yes. Happy first birthday to Mr. Ludgate's twins. His twins turned 1. Very exciting. Okay. Tape. What? What did I miss? Anything? Did I miss anything? Okay. So I think we're done. They're actually pretty straight. Should we test it first or do we clean it? I think we should give it a clean. So, I'm going to spray it off my desk. Oh, lovely. Okay, now it looks nice and shiny. Look at that. Shiny, shiny. I could probably clean up the resistors a little bit, but that's okay. And that side, nice and shiny. Okay, here we go. Where's the battery? Battery in. And switch. Oh, look at that. Dun, dun, dun. Hang on, get some Nice. Nice, Dave. That is awesome. I haven't caught your last video about your femto board, Julian. It's still in my to watch list. So I apologize, but I'll definitely get to it. Proof that anyone can do it. Oh, wow. Now that is a slap. That's a slap in the face if I've ever heard. Oh yeah, the button. Push the button. Okay, what does the button do? Push it once. Button's not doing anything. What's the button supposed to do? Super job. What does the button do, Dave? Is the button not connected? Hang on, I might need to fix... There might be a problem with the button. Hang on. I'm just going to do it with the battery plugged in. Interesting. Okay. Oh, just hold it. Right, maybe I did that wrong. I think it might not have been soldered properly. Okay. Turned it back on. Holding the button. Ah! Is it random? Dave, is it just random? Or is it a coded message of some description? Oh God, I pushed that so hard. Oh, now it's doing something different. Oh, okay, right. When it starts blinking, let go. So they're the different modes. Okay. Look at that. Okay. Next one. Oh, so each one is a different number. So I let go of it when it's at a certain number. That's really clever. So the first one is back and forwards. 8 animations. Yes, I just worked it out. Hold it again. So that's faster. Third one is that first LED supposed to be on that one? Oh, I missed one. So I'm not even in the middle of the camera. Oh, that's a counter. You like that one, Julian? That's for you. Well, and for Mr. Watts, you both like doing binary counters. It's gonna get to the end. Awesome. And the last one is just all flashing. So I think I missed one. I think number 3 I missed. Or was it number 4 I missed? Number 5. Oops. Yeah. 7. 8. Very cool. Which one do I... So, but it won't remember it. Does it remember which one it's in? What does wave the third one? I'm not sure what that means. What? Julian's not using SP32s? I need to pick which one's my favourite. I think my favourite is... not that one. That one. I think that's my favourite. The 9th is the best. The 9th one. Wave number 3 and 8, please. What is wave number 3 and 8? You want me to show you wave 3 and 8? That's 8. Oh, wave them. Right. Well, it's not going to work on camera, I don't think. Can everyone see it? What is it doing? I am waving it side to side. What is it? How fast do I need to wave it? I don't know. Let me pull the camera back a bit. I feel like an idiot. I don't know what the shape's supposed to be. Okay, that was 8. God, I think I just wrecked my shoulder. 2, 3. Right, I didn't. Oh, 1. Oh, that's his kit. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I don't know how fast it's supposed to do it. Obviously, the speed of the camera picking it up is different to number 3. I did number 3. That is number 3. You got to remember, the camera can't pick it up the same speed that I can. Anyway, that is cool. So is David's logo. Okay, let's go to 8 again. This is a very cool badge. Okay, go back to Dave's logo. Wow, that is awesome. That is really cool. Yeah, I'm impressed. Fantastic. Fantastic, Dave. Really well done. Everyone go buy one of these kit badges. Do it now. Everyone do it now. Oh, boy. That was fun. That was cool. Throat's a bit sore, so I'm having a little sucky lolly. We had a kit once or twice. Yeah, the kit worked. I think the kit was easier to see, but yeah, it's a frame rate. It's only 30 frames a second I'm capturing at, with a lot of latency. You need a camera that has a slow shutter mode. I'm sure mine does. But I don't want to mess around with it. It's set to my standard video settings. Oh, see you later, Josh. Ah, DC Allen is here. Didn't notice it before. Yes, it needs some sound, maybe. This is very cool. Really like it, Dave. Well done. Makes my badge look terrible. Okay, I think I'm only going to do one badge today. Is it multiplexed? Freddy-plexed. Charlie-plexed, Freddy-plexed. I'm not putting the clip on. I'm going to, I don't want to wear it. Might give it to Flynn. And I'll make this one for Orly. But I'm not going to do this one now. I think. I'm not going to do a long stream today, folks. But yeah, very impressed. Really impressed. Mr. Darko. Well, you're not really Mr. Darko, are you? Just Dave Darko. Just Dave. Excellent job. There you go, Mr. Watts. We've been shown up by Mr. Dave Darko. No wonder he didn't want to do a badge for the badge challenge. Because, you know, I don't think Dave can beat himself on this one. I think Dave's hit the pinnacle of his badge making with this. What am I talking about? It's 8 LEDs on 4 pins. Highlights up 1. Low another. High is off. Did not find the hidden pads. What are we talking about, Zulu? The hidden pads. You mean the one all the way up top here, where it says R3? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Really cool. Great badge. Really good badge. Yeah. Now I'm upset that I waited so long to build it. Because has been sitting here for a while, as everyone knows. Yes, Dave Darko has badges covered, doesn't he? There are no hidden features. I don't know. That was pretty cool. Wasn't expecting that at all. Definitely wasn't expecting that. I thought those modes were broken the way they were flashing. Yeah, how do you control 2 LEDs per pin, like with reverse, and have an off state? How does that work? It'd be interesting. Wouldn't mind dissecting the way that works. Yes, it's late for everyone. I know, and as I said, I'm not going to do a super long stream today. It was supposed to be just relaxing. Or are there, says Mr. Dave Darko. You don't want to know how long my kit badge has been that way. Do you have a kit badge that you haven't built, Mr. Ludgate? That's terrible. Yes. I want to see Dave Watts' telephone project finished. His Google Assistant telephone, old school. I still love those phones. So, everyone got any exciting plans for the weekend? I mean, it's Friday for me. I know it's Thursday for everyone else. Your week's not over, but my weekend is finishing. My week's finishing. My kids go on school holidays end of term today. So I have 2 weeks of my kids making lots of noise while I'm trying to make videos. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be fun. I have sent off my revision 2 Tiny Pico boards to JLC PCB. I sent them off yesterday. And I've ordered all my parts for them. JLC PCB have got 4 days holidays over the next 2 weeks. So I have no idea when my boards are going to come. There's going to be delays in getting them made, it looks like. So that is going to be a bit annoying. But I am excited to get that. Yeah, or moving around. New kit my workshop, sort out. Fun week for me. A new kit for my workshop. What type of kit have you got, Des? How did you do the harm? Everyone's... Come on, spill the beans, Mr. Darko. Tell everyone how you do it. You can't keep secrets. No secrets. Wild, exciting, gutty clearance this weekend. Oh no. With pull-ups. Not with pull-ups. Wait, what? A generous retro repair guru gave me parts to fix my PS2. Oh, okay. Nice. Did you order a Monster Stencil too? No, this time I ordered a small stencil. 100mm by 100mm. So I've spoken to JLC PCB about their stencil stuff, and they agree that there's a problem with their website. They're looking at fixing it. So that's being done, which is good. You just have to be super careful when you order it to make sure that the values you put in stick. And now that I know that I can cut them with scissors, I don't care anymore. Other than the extra cost of shipping. You ordered 6 different boards today. I hope you ordered them after mine, Colin, because if you delay mine... Ugh. So in this order I just did with JLC PCB, I also got my Revision 3 Wi-Fi clock boards, which I hadn't put into production yet. So they're the ones with the level shifter. Excuse me. So I'll have those to build again, hopefully finalise that design and get that going. And I've run out of badges. I've sold all of my badges. My unexpected maker badges, so I had to order some more PCBs. How crazy. I've sold 50 badges. I gave a few away. I sold 40, 44, 46. I've sold 46 badges. So that's pretty impressive. Way more people wanting badges than I would have thought. And the extra cost of scissors. Oh, and just so everyone's clear, I only ordered 10 tiny Pico boards. I did not panelize them. I just ordered 10 Rev 2 boards. Because I felt bad last time having so many boards. I don't expect that Rev 2 is my final revision, by the way. It's just the next iteration. But I've got some surprises on it. But I'm not going to say anything yet. You'll have to wait and find out. So that's, I guess, one thing I've never tried with JLC PCB yet is to do 2 designs or multiple designs on one layout. I know they can do it. I've just never had a board that I've wanted to do that with, so yeah. So, Unexpected Maker, what is your day job? This is my day job. So I am right now a full-time YouTuber, electronics design, selling product on Tindy job. I was a full-time game developer, as in I had my own game development studio, which I did for a long time, over 11 years. And it's just over a year now, just over a year ago, I decided to not want to make games anymore, because it's a pretty terrible... I don't enjoy making... I'll be careful what I say there. It's not a terrible industry, but it's... I wasn't enjoying making games anymore, and so I stopped, and I've been trying to work out what I want to do with my life. I'm trying to decide what I want to be when I grow up. So I am doing this full time, which is why I have 2 videos and a live stream coming out every week. So yes, which is why I'm kind of super focused on my Tindy store all the time, talking about Tindy. Because I'm trying to make a full-time gig out of this. And obviously a full-time YouTuber makes nothing. Game developer sounds amazing. Yeah, no. It was. Games are kind of okay. It's just, you can't make a living out of making games anymore. You quit the game world in 1988. It wasn't even good then. Well, it hadn't even started. No. I would have loved to be... I would have loved to be around at the start making games. It was also super hard. Different challenges. But, games now is all about, at least in the casual space, it's all about how to get people to watch ads or spend money as quick as possible. Which is just, it used to be come up with a really, really good idea and put a lot of work and effort and polish into it, and you could be successful making games. Now it's less about the game design, and it's less about trying to get people to enjoy themselves, and it's more about how quick you can get them... Addicted is the wrong word, but how quick can you get them into the cycle of spending money or watching ads? I made lots of games. Everything from PS4... Xbox One and Wii U, all the way down to obviously Mac, PC and Linux on Steam, and mobile. Did it for a long time, did a lot of different games. My most well-known game that probably everyone might know about was Pac-Man 256, which was the reinvention of Pac-Man. So that was on mobile and PC, or on Steam, so Mac, Windows and Linux, and PS4 and Xbox One. But I used to made a game called Fight the Dragon, which was a multiplayer RPG with a full level construction kit inside it. So people actually made all the adventures that other people went and played in. I've done a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, no, not Candy Crush. Didn't do Candy Crush. I made a lot of good games. Had a lot of fun doing it. But it's less about the design of games now and more about, you spend all your time designing what's called the meta game. The meta game is how you get people to stay in the game and spend money. Really about good game design, but when the corps come in and want money, that's not the corps. It's everyone. Neffers, that's the problem, right? SimCity. See, that's so no offense, mate, but that's the wrong attitude. It's not the corps. It's not corporations. I was a game developer. I had staff. I had overheads. Like, I was in an indie studio and I was a corp. I needed to pay my staff. I needed to pay wages. I needed to pay bills. You know, making games is not cheap. You know, an average game would cost me, my company, anywhere from $150,000 to $500,000 to make. Right? It's not a corpse thing. Not a corporation. It's not a, EA type thing. It's an everyone. Yeah, Fight the Dragon was awesome. It did really well on Steam. So, like, I was I had a successful game studio. Won lots of awards. Both my studio and the games. But, yeah, the whole fun just is pretty much been sucked out of it now. So, I wasn't enjoying it anymore. I've still got a residual. I didn't sell it. You can't really sell. They're not worth anything. So I've still got residual income coming in, but it's negligible now, obviously. I mean, the games go into what's called a long tail. So you kind of make all your money at the start, and then it eventually slows down and slows down and slows down. And, you know, unless you're maintaining and updating the games and coming out with new stuff, it eventually goes down to very little. So, yeah, I'd like to say that I was living off my residual income from sales, but no. It's becoming non-existent, unfortunately. Oh no, it's okay. Don't apologize. It's yeah. People think that, you know, I mean, there was just that was another problem, right? The attitude out there that indie being independent, right? So little independent studios, you know, 1 and 2 man teams shouldn't do things like in-app purchases, or shouldn't be trying to get people to spend money in their games, right? Because, you know, why should they? They're not EA, you know. But we all need to eat, right? I mean, I don't know about any other industry, but, you know, wages for game developers, you know, for good artists and good coders, you know, wages anywhere between, you know, $65,000 to $90,000 a year plus, you know. Like, who pays for those people, you know? Anyway, yeah, that, and if a game doesn't run on a modern operating system, it's not going to sell. Videos have the same long tail. Julian, the problem with YouTube videos is you don't get that initial high that it goes into, right? It's all low long tail. I played Game Dev Tycoon. Yes, that's the other problem, right? Every game player is an expert on game design and development. So that's also an interesting challenge. So it's very hard dealing with the game playing community. It's a very vast and opinionated group. So do you know about the community that made retro Game Boys fitted Raspberry Pi Zeros and custom PCs? No, I mean, I know that there's a pretty strong community of people, you know, building retro games and you know, ESP32 game systems and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, right now, like, I've thought about making an ESP32 game, handheld game thing, but I'm not interested in making games. I definitely don't want to build a game dev framework for other people to make games. You know, I've probably had enough of games for a while. I've still got a couple of unreleased games, actually. One day I might go back and finish them. Yeah, piracy's always been around, though. But yeah, there's some people doing some clever things with piracy. You can't prevent it. There's no copy protection that you can put in that can't be cracked. So a lot of devs are doing some very interesting things with piracy. But detecting that an actual game is pirated has become harder and harder these days. Because, you know, for every person trying to solve piracy detection, there's 1,000 people trying to improve piracy to make it undetectable. So it's a war of attrition. Like, you can't fight it. But yeah, there's a lot of games that have done interesting things. A lot of developers have done interesting things with games where you can, where if it thinks that it's a pirated game, it doesn't stop you from playing. It just does some random stuff on you, or makes it harder, or gives you a disadvantage. So, and I don't play a lot of games anymore either. That was another thing that being a game dev sucked the joy out of playing games from me. Software development is only fun if you're passionate about what you're making. If not, it becomes mundane, sure. Yeah, I mean, that's the same with anything in life though, isn't it, Greg? I think. That's why I'm really enjoying the hardware challenge. That's why I'm going so full on the hardware side. Because like it's a completely different challenge to software. Which I really enjoy. And obviously there's a software component. It goes hand in hand. I mean, this doesn't exist without software. Right? But, you know, it's a different challenge. So... But the big question is, you know, I'm doing this full time now, but how long can I do it for? I don't know. That's the question that keeps me up at night the most. So, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, Patron 256 did very well. It was very popular on YouTube and on Twitch as well. You have to have some super intelligent low-level assembly to have it unbreakable. But the crackers are amazing. Yeah. Oh yeah, you still can't make it unbreakable. I mean, look how much effort Apple used to put into their stuff to try to prevent jailbreaking. I mean, they've stopped now, or they've stopped talking about it. You know, it's super hard. Super hard to do. There's always ways around everything. There are hobbies and there are jobs. I need to turn this... This still feels like a hobby for me. Andy, I need to... I mean, it's not. It's... I put more hours into this than I ever put into any of my other previous lives, businesses and stuff. But yeah, it still kind of feels like a hobby because it's, you know, not sustainable at the moment. But we'll get there, hopefully. I'm trying my best. I'm sure family friends have opinions on what you should be doing. Me? No, my family is pretty supportive, and my friends, yeah, they don't understand what I do. I mean, my family, Yaz doesn't understand what I do. I went up to Yaz, hang on, hang on 1 second. Hang on. Oh, the battery finally went flat. Yay! I know this is not a tiny picker thing, and it's not. So, I went up to Yaz yesterday and I said, look what I built! And she looked at it and she goes, I don't understand it. I go, but look how small it is. And she goes, yeah, but I don't understand it. I went, okay, don't worry about it. And she walked away, and that was it. It's like, yeah, my friends don't. And my friends and family, they try. You know, but that's okay. I want to see a discrete version with 8 LEDs, please. From Julian. Of this? Yeah. Okay, challenge on, Julian. Knight Rider doesn't need software, you're right. And you've built Knight Rider, Julian, without software. But how are you going to do change modes with a button? How are you going to do persistence of vision? How are you going to do different versions of all the different displays? Dave Darko has challenged Julian to a Knight Rider off. A Knight Rider off? I'm going to mute just for a second, folks. Sorry. And I'm back. Okay, so there's going to be ready? We're going to see a video fight between Julian and Dave Darko. We're just going to have softwareless Knight Rider with, it's got to say kit when you wave it. Julian? So what did I miss there from Greg? Yes, passion is the difference between success and failure in many things, hence why doing something just to try and make some money is generally the wrong reason to do it. Absolutely. Absolutely. But there's got to be an end goal beyond the passion if you're trying to do it as a as a something more than a hobby. I mean, I'm not focused on money at all. I mean, maybe I need to be more focused on it. I'm focused on trying to build up a flow or a system or a something that can eventually turn into a way of supporting myself. It's not the, I mean, if I was focused on money, I wouldn't be ordering revision 3, 4, 5, 6 of stuff all the time. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be taking on projects that are a money pit. Kit and Cylon equals Larsen scanner, yes. Christos has a Larsen scanner on his Tindy store. Control 8 times 555 circuits with a bunch of 55 timers and a 4 and a 7 maybe. FPGA isn't software. Ooh. Interesting. You need software to control it though, to build it. But yes. Yes, that's true. Okay, so Julian's going to make a FPGA Knight Rider badge. You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. Okay, just clone the complete design code. Just with another board style. Wait, what? What did I miss? I mean, using a microcontroller makes life so much easier, right? It does. Not everyone wants the challenge of doing a completely discrete circuit. Except for Julian. He totally enjoys that, and so does Mr. Watts. I think that's out of my capabilities list right now. I mean, coming from a software background, to me, it makes sense to use a microcontroller and be able to control things with software and fix things with software, right? So, that's definitely my go-to. I'll be able to say more, I don't know, he's in front of me, but I like his better than mine. Well, his and yours are two kind of different things. I mean, kind of similar, kind of different. Try telling US-based regulatory authorities that FPGA isn't software. Lucky I don't need to, Stephen. Challenge Mr. Carson's lab to make one using valves. Make one using valves this size. Right, but isn't a microcontroller the same? Like, in a way, Greg, as an FPGA? I mean, wait. Stop. No one record that snippet. I did not say a microcontroller is the same as an FPGA. What I said was, like, I understand that there's no software that runs on an FPGA, but you use software to configure what the FPGA is going to do. And you use software to make a microcontroller do something. At the end of the day, they're both a chip. At the end, you put a chip on the board and you power it and they both do something, right? One is running software and one is only hardware, but they both required software to do what they do. I'm just putting that out there. My God, I'm going to have that repeat on me forever. What? Isn't just FPGA the same as a microcontroller? I did not say that. How about 8 neons in connected oscillator configuration power? Okay. Hello, Chitty Kid. Ooh, a kit car. Yeah, I should turn it back on. Why isn't it? Let's let it sit there on. Too late. Yeah. Yeah, I've rolled myself now, haven't I? Let's get it too loud. I'll see it. I've really rolled myself with my comment. To most people, a chip is a chip. 99% of the people out in the world don't understand what's inside a chip and how it's working. They just see a chip and they're the same. Consider FPGA to be like a VM for hardware. Interesting. Go to my controller on FPGA, then it's kind of a meta micro. Yes, that's very true. You could even build multiple microcontrollers inside an FPGA. You could have a board with an FPGA and it's got a SAMD21 and an ESP32 inside it. all-in-one FPGA. Well, you need a pretty big FPGA for that, but you know what I mean. That's right, Greg. They both have to start. They're both a bit of hardware that requires some software to get them going. But so is there any how long does Flash last? That'd be interesting. So, like, is there any bit rot in Flash? Like, will this... I mean, I know the battery won't last, right? Forget about that. But, like, in 100 years, assuming you can get a battery to fit it, will the code still be there on the chip? If you put a battery in and turn it on, will it still run? Is there any potential for bit rot in Flash? That's what I want to know. I mean, other than exposure to the elements. I mean, without all of that. I've slowly got the wife to understand architecture. She's sort of enjoying chatting with me about it. Yeah, Yas doesn't enjoy chatting with me about anything that I'm interested in. As in terms of any of this stuff. Yeah. FPGA processor with a massive amount of cores, but very limited instruction set. Station 240, yeah, I know, absolutely. I mean, there's Amiga FPGAs, there's people working on all sorts of retro hardware, complete hardware solutions inside FPGA. It's pretty crazy. Accident sounds fun. Cosmic rays, I believe Flash degrades with use. Right, but just sitting there, like, you know, like if you burn something onto a CD-ROM and stick it on the shelf, you know, in 20 years' time, there's going to be no data left on it. Or whatever the time frame is, I don't remember. The same with magnetic tape, you know, tape backups. But I'm curious now about Flash. Like, if you store something on an SD card and have it in a, you know, a controlled environment, so the environment won't affect it, will the data still be there in 50 years or 100 years? Gavin says there's substantial potential for bit rot in Flash that degrades rapidly with array cycles. And slowly even when not powered. Right, that's one thing. So it's not the usage cycle, it's the non-usage I'm interested in. Flash will suffer bit rot eventually. Entropy gets you in the end. Right, so that means a microcontroller that has code on it, eventually that microcontroller will stop working over time. What about an FPGA? Will the I understand that it's hardware, they're gates, but there's still, you know, is that oh, I didn't realise that, Gavin. I never really looked into how Flash works. Hey Wolfgang, yeah, it probably is. I've never looked at the data. As I said, I've never looked into it. It just only occurred to me just now. So, hey Marcos, gives you the data remaining time in flash memory. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I was asking you guys because I don't know anything about it. Never really looked at it. So will the gates in an FPGA, will they deteriorate over time? I'd put it close to the event horizon to prevent data loss due to aging. Really? I don't know. It requires flash to store its configuration. Okay, so then the flash inside the FPGA could die, killing the FPGA. Okay, interesting. And also from similar, basically the same. Right, so an FPGA is just as likely to deteriorate over time as a microcontroller will. Interesting. Loony. You're being loony. As able to be influenced by their surroundings. Engine is my major criteria for use. FPGAs use NOR flash, which can last 100 years, and NAND flash will last anywhere from 3 months, certifications to Ds, to 25 years. Excuse me. Okay, interesting. So 100 years for NOR flash. That would be in an ideal situation though, Peter, right? Like kept in a, humidity controlled environment and everything else. Wow, it's got really darky contrast in here, hasn't it? It's gone a bit dark. Okay, interesting. Many flash, if the flash is external. I didn't mean. But it does depend on the opportunity to charge, leakage. Wow. Okay. Now we know why flash is called... No, it's non-volatile. Okay, I was going to make a very bad joke on volatile, non-volatile memory. But that didn't work. That was a bit backwards. I'll use anti-fuse configuration memory instead. There's also lots of other memory types. Like I subscribe to Microchip's YouTube channel. I didn't realize there were so many types of memory, like like static RAM, for instance. Just completely left field discussion. So they've got like non-volatile static RAM, like there's FRAM and ERAM and I don't know, MS RAM, and I don't know, all these different types of RAM. And so I always understood that static RAM was always volatile. But apparently you can get non-volatile static RAM, which is pretty interesting. I don't know what technology they use, but it's obviously much faster than Flash. Death Shaker, I wonder about EEPROM. Yeah, I don't know a lot about EEPROMs, so I don't know. I'm sure plenty of people here have used them. Right, Station 240, but if the flash holding the configuration dies, then the FPGAs is useless, right? So that's, to me, that's the same as the FPGA dying. So, one-time programmable, okay. Thinking about it, what is the key? Maybe the key. Loses capacity to hold the charge. Oh, Des is going. Anyway, I promised I wasn't going to do a long stream, and it's now turning into a long stream. This has been an awesome chat. I've learnt a lot about Flash. Thank you. This is a great badge. As I said, everyone go buy a kit badge from Dave Darko. How is the weather tomorrow? You mean here or somewhere else? I don't know. The weather today, my today, your tomorrow, it's quite nice. Looks nice outside. Quite bright. The sun looks like it might be out. Anyway, thank you all for joining. It's been a fun, chilling stream. I even enjoyed doing the build. What? So our data only exists on SSDs today because of error correction. NAND cells are reaching limits of atomic scale as atoms don't scale. Clearly atom scale. There's obviously different size atoms. I'm just joking. Sorry. Started streaming 2 hours ago. Yeah, I know. Wow. It was going to be a quick stream, and then it wasn't. Good night, everybody. I think it's time to go. I really appreciate you all joining. It's been a lot of fun. I've learnt a lot. I enjoyed this. And I hope you all have a wonderful Friday and a fantastic weekend, and I'll chat with you all next week. Good night, everyone. Take care. Thanks for the great badge, Dave. Awesome badge.